Hello. How's everybody doing? It's a beautiful Wednesday night. I wait for some people to hop on here. Hi, hi, hi. Okay. So, have you seen the title of the video? It is called Gratitude and the Law of Attraction, and you're probably doing it wrong. This is a very important topic, and this just came to me, guys, like a few days ago. You know, a lot of the times my content comes from personal experience, and because rarely do I ever do anything perfect. Rarely. It's like very rarely. And, I still struggle with a lot of things as well. And learning how to rest in my feminine energy has helped to clear the channel so that the information that I need is able to make its way to me. And this was one of the key issues that came up was, I do get results from a lot of the clearing work that I do, a lot of the law of attraction stuff that I do for my own personal life. And I would also like to amplify it times 1,000, right? And so, sending the need out into the universe and then just resting and trusting that an answer would come showed me a truth that knocked it out of the ballpark for me. Like, wow, right? So, gratitude and the law of attraction. Gratitude is a key element in being able to attract what it is that you want into your life. And if you have been doing any kind of work at all in connecting to your inner feminine, your inner goddess, then you know that feeling, being very in touch with how you're feeling is pivotal, okay? And thankfully, I've been doing this enough that I caught on to the fact that I was doing my gratitude exercises wrong. And I never even thought that was possible. How can you do gratitude wrong, right? But you can. And the fact that I have, and the ability, I should say, to notice how I'm feeling when I'm doing something is what helped me catch that. And so this is what I'm going to talk about, okay? So before we move forward, this is interactive. So what I would like for you to do real quick is to actually put yourself in the place where you're giving gratitude for something. Like, close your eyes and really start to do your gratitude exercises. And when you're doing that gratitude exercise, what I want you to do is I want you to get really in touch with how you're feeling while you're doing the gratitude exercise. This is pivotal, okay? A lot of the times this stuff is subtle, it's subconscious, it's hidden, and because we're so much in our minds when we're doing stuff, we miss it. So now what I want you to do, I want you to go ahead and engage your gratitude exercise, but I want you to slow down while you're doing it, okay? So drop out of the mind while you're doing your gratitude exercise, pay attention to your breathing, and pay really close attention to what you're feeling while you're doing the gratitude exercise. And I'm going to give you my personal example and what helped me catch the fact that I was doing my gratitude exercise wrong, okay? So what I noticed for myself when I was doing my gratitude exercises, because I do my gratitude exercises, I close my eyes and I picture what it is I'm being grateful for. And, getting in touch with my body, noticing what my posture is, when I'm picturing things, what I realized was, and it was really very interesting to notice, was that I was in a posture of penitence when I was doing my gratitude exercises. And what I was feeling was, when I was doing these gratitude exercises, I'm picturing myself down on my knees, very prostrate, like, oh, thank you so much for, and I'd list out the things that I was thankful for. But there was an underlying feeling of thank you for all of this because I don't deserve it. And this is key. And this is what stopped me in my tracks, because I'm like, wait a minute. If I'm being thankful for this, first of all, why am I on my knees, prostrate on the floor? Why am I not like almost in this sullen position like this, because we wear postures on our body, right? The posture that we take in our body will usually give you clues to what it is you're feeling. So I'm like, why am I not like, head up, chest out, just like, oh my gosh, like, why am I not like this when I'm giving my gratitude exercises? Why am I not like, woo, and just like happy and excited and just like, oh my gosh, like this is the coolest thing ever. Why am I not like that? And then I started to tap into the feeling that was underneath that. I'm like, oh, it's because deep down inside, I don't believe I deserve it. I'm very, feeling almost like, should I even be thankful for this? Because if the universe, if God, if Source notices that I have this, will I still receive it? And what you have to realize when you're doing law of attraction work is that you get what you focus on. And if you're doing your gratitude exercises and you're focusing on, even if the focus is subconscious, remember it's feeling. It can be very subtle until it comes to the surface, and then you're like, oh, until you catch it, right? You get what you focus on. You attract more of whatever it is you're feeling in that moment. And if you're doing your gratitude exercises and you're feeling undeserving, you're feeling unworthy, you're feeling like you're getting away with something in a bad way, like you're going to get caught, that's exactly, that's going to be a block to being able to manifest more than enough, to manifest abundantly, right? It's going to be a block. And basically what it's going to do is attract to you just enough to be thankful for, because that's what you're putting out. You're putting out an emotional or a frequency, a vibe that says, this is, what I want. I want just enough to get by because I don't believe I deserve even that. So how are you, if you're having this feeling go out that you don't even deserve to have your basic needs met, how are you going to be able to manifest more than enough? How are you going to be able to manifest abundantly? If you are following the law of attraction, you know that you won't. Okay? So it's very important for you to, when you're doing your gratitude exercises, to open yourself up. Don't be sullen like, I don't deserve this, thank you so much, I'm unworthy, and you're like that with your basic needs, because you're basically saying, I don't even deserve this. So, that's a frequency that's going out. Imagine yourself instead like a little kid. You're so excited, like, this is the coolest thing ever. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what more is possible. Right? And have that excitement and that joy and that bliss bubble up and that expectation and that, whew, this is magical as, what? It's magical AF. Right? And you got to switch that vibe over. And it might require you to pass through some of the clearing technique, and I'll put a link to the video or a button or something that you can tap so that you can go to that and learn that process. But you keep doing the process until you're able to come back to an emotional home of being thankful and feeling gratitude that it's working and you're that powerful and this is the coolest thing ever, right? That's the home that we need to get back to. So I just wanted to share that bombshell of a insight that I had. If you're just jumping on, make sure you catch the replay. I'll leave the replay up here in the group, the Soul Purpose Activation group, for 24 hours. Then I'm going to remove it and then put it on YouTube so you can watch it later. Okay. I'm going to hop off and then hop back on and do some card pulls with you guys. Okay, so join me. Join me. Thank you.